Hi. Oh, we've all, honestly.
Good afternoon, is
we've
it?
got
Good morning.
goosebumps. Yeah, good afternoon, just about. We've all got goosebumps about this show.
Oh, don't be scared.
No, I'm not scared.
Don't be excited.
No,
Yeah, be excited.
Goosebumps is a good thing.
It is.
It's a good thing. Right, I'm going to do the housekeeping. Well, first of all, I'm going to introduce you to this gentleman here. If you've never met him before, this man is Simon Isles.
Where have you been?
Where have you been? Yeah.
I've been around.
You have been around.
I have been around, yeah.
How long did you do Ideal World for? We're trying to work it out.
I reckon, about 22 years.
Yeah, I did 20 on Create and Craft.
Yeah, about 22.
Yeah.
So not too bad.
And then resigned on air.
Yeah,
I love that.
that's where, isn't it?
Genius, I tell you. Legend, this man. And he's bringing us today 4 products, and you can get all 4 for under £40. Wait till you see these. We're all stood around Diane's computer last week watching the videos. Every single one of us went, I need that, I need that, and I need that, and I need that.
And free delivery if you buy more.
And free delivery if you buy more. So, liveshopping.vip, okay? We've got this fabulous website that has all these different brand shops, and we're building this big community, which is really exciting. And it's super, super, super easy to shop with us. The one thing that's annoyed me for 20 years of doing TV is we sent the customer away from a visual channel to shop.
Yeah.
Right?
That's it. You want to do it while you're watching?
Of course you do. Well, with liveshopping.vip, you can do exactly that, because you can shop while you watch, which is really exciting. So, if you want to, you can watch us on YouTube. You can also watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and on the website, which is liveshopping.vip. If you're going to shop on either of our social platforms, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. And all you need to do is type shop and then the code into the comments under the video, and that will pop it in a basket.
It's easy, isn't it?
Isn't it clever? Then we'll send you, we're going to slide into the DMs. I've just learned what that means.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Down
It's
with
their
the
messages.
kids.
Yeah, get in there.
Well, DMs when I was little were Doc Martens. Right,
Changed,
sliding into your DMs with a message that will say thank you for your order, and in there there'll be a link. You're going to click that link, and that's going to take you to checkout. If you're going to watch us live on liveshopping.vip, just click play on the watch live. All your items will appear down the side of your screen, and you just select the ones you want. Pop them into a little red shopping bag that'll appear at the top of your screen, and when you're ready to turn those into Happy Post, you're going to click on that bag, and that will take you through that process.
Isn't it amazing how times have changed?
Isn't it indeed?
Times have changed.
What a brilliant
But for the good. For the good.
Yes, you've just, like you said earlier, you've got to keep moving.
You've got to
or you
keep
get left
moving forward.
behind. Yeah. I am a bit resistant.
And I'm only 25, so you know what, I'm still there.
Yeah, plus that.
Yeah, of course.
Right, Simon.
Right,
well, let's talk a little bit about Piranha,
Okay,
please.
so Piranha is sold all over the world on Shopping TV, all over the world. I was in Australia last week.
Wow.
We're in Italy next week. In the UK, obviously. In America. So all over. Yeah? Brilliant. Right, okay. So, and obviously all over TikTok, if you've watched that as well, we're all over there. For 25 years. Every Piranha product also comes with a 5-year guarantee.
Wow.
5-year guarantee. So we have great customer services as well.
Yep.
So you have an issue with anything, you send us an email, you send us a message or whatever, we'll sort that for you. 9 times out of 10, you'll get a reply within an hour. If it's in the middle of the night, it might take 2 hours. No. Yeah, our customer service team is amazing, right? They really are.
Yeah.
So you have a problem, don't worry about it. We'll always sort you.
Absolutely.
And we're based in Nottinghamshire as well.
Yeah. So close to us as well.
Yeah, only around the corner.
Down the road.
Nice,
literally.
10 minutes for me to get here this morning.
Oh, nice.
10 minutes.
I know. That's better than driving back to Peterborough.
Isn't it just? So, should we go through everything?
Yes, please.
So, we've got peeler set coming up.
Yep.
Okay, this is your 3-piece Piranha peeler set. Again, 5-year guarantee. You get your microblade peeler that peels, slices and shreds. You get your julienne peeler and you get your slicing board. All your instructions, 5-year guarantee. Nice box as well if you're buying it for a gift.
Wow.
That's coming up. We'll show you that.
You've got a £5 discount on this. Shop peeler, $14.99. Wait till you see that. Blew my mind, that product.
Yeah, I think if you go to our website, that's 20 quid.
There you go.
So, chip chop. This makes all your chips.
This is what they all want.
This dices. This makes chips. This makes your, like your carrot batters, your crudités, your dips. It does all of those. It'll dice a tomato as well. We'll show you that. We've got our world famous, and we've sold millions of these all the way around the world.
Wow.
Our viral spiral and V-knife decorating kit.
Viral spiral.
Your viral spiral.
I like that.
All, what we sell. We sold over 1 million of those in the last 12 months.
Wow.
So that just gives you, loads of them.
Neck.
And again, speaking of things that we sell all over the world, our Piranha pull and chop. Pull and chop. Okay, so we're going to start with that.
Yes, let's go.
So again, all with the 5-year guarantee. I'm going to take everything to bits so you can see all of the components that you get.
Lovely. Any questions, get them in, please. And then I will get the iPad back in a few minutes when it's charged. And I can ask Simon your questions.
About anything you like.
But also,
doesn't
if
have to be
you've
about
had
this.
them, yeah.
About anything you like. You know, what did you have for your breakfast?
Careful.
I don't care. I'll answer anything. I might not give you the right answer. Or the answer you want to hear.
But you'll
I can answer anything you like.
Brilliant. Yeah. Love that.
So, Pull and Chop is the big size. It's the jumbo version.
Right.
We do a smaller one, but it's out of stock at the minute. Okay. It's 400ml, but to be fair, the big one is the best seller because you can do a little bit or a lot in it.
Exactly.
5 blades on a spindle.
Wow.
Remember, 5-year guarantee.
Yeah.
If it goes blunt within 5 years, we'll send you a new one. Simple as that. That fits on the spindle in there. You get a whisking attachment, so take the blade out, put that in, or as they call this in Australia, the whipper blade.
The whipper.
The whipper blade.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So for eggs and milk, and you get a storage lid. So if you want to store in the fridge, the freezer, the cupboard.
So can I do my cream with that?
Correct.
Ooh.
Correct.
That's easier than a whisk.
But this is the blade that you'll use the most.
Okay.
Now, what's the worst thing? Let me move that box out of the way. The worst thing to chop in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Give you a little clue. Onions, yeah? Tears.
Yes.
So, cut your onion in half or quarters.
Right.
Just so it fits around the blade.
Got it.
You can fill it right the way up to the top if you want to. It's entirely up to you. You can do one onion, 2 onions, 3 onions, or you can mix vegetables. We'll come to that later.
Nice.
Handle at the top, you pull it. The more you pull it, the finer it chops. Every time you extend that cord, which again you get the 5-year guarantee with, so don't worry about the cord breaking. Okay?
Wow.
Every time you extend that cord, those blades chop 30 times. Because 5 blades spin 6 times, every time is 30.
Look at that.
And that is your chopped onion to perfection. In fact, I'm going to tap it out.
That's amazing.
On the counter just here. So you can see.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw, perfect for that. Now, this will all go in the dishwasher as well.
Brilliant.
Which is important. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, dishwasher safe. Now, obviously, onion is a layered vegetable.
Yep.
So it's actually a lot easier to chop than a harder vegetable. The carrots are always on the run, don't worry. Than a carrot. Now, this is raw carrot. You can do cooked vegetables in here. Baby foods. Yeah, you can do meat or fish in here.
Oh.
If you've got children that don't like certain types of vegetables, if you chop it fine enough, you can try and hide them. Now, I can't promise that the children won't find them. Because if they're anything like my youngest children, they can find the smallest bit of onion in the dinner,
right,
but they can never find the shoes.
Correct.
How does that work?
I know.
I don't know. But look at that.
Well, the change from when you sent them home shopping.
Correct. I don't care how good you are with a knife.
That's amazing.
That's chopped to perfection. So you'd put that probably in maybe something like a spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to do. As long as it fits in, it'll work.
The thing for me is it's fast.
Fast. And safe.
And safe. And we're not spending hours chopping vegetables, because that's the boring bit. We all live really busy lives. And the thought of going home and starting to make my own coleslaw, I'm like, yeah, not in a million years.
You know,
this, now, brilliant.
There's lots of people out there that buy from the supermarket vegetables
already done.
Ready chopped.
Yep.
My question is, how long have those vegetables been in that bag?
Yeah, that plastic.
Right.
Yep.
So coriander.
Yes.
Are you a coriander lover?
No.
No,
Don't do curry.
it's definitely a Marmite product, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to steal one of them from over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit of peppers in here. So
Okay.
you could use this for garlic, chilli,
yeah, garlic would be great.
ginger. Right, I'll put the stalk bit in as well. Waste nothing.
Why not?
I'm going to do. You'll see what I'm doing here. I'm doing a salsa.
You are.
Okay, so again, some tomato in here. We'll put this in here.
Oh, that pepper.
What we say is fresh is best.
Yes.
Garlic. So we'll put
garlic.
3 cloves of garlic in there.
Perfect.
You'd probably put some lemon juice in there maybe with it as well if you wanted to. Or a little bit of salt and pepper. But if you want to make a salsa, this will now make a salsa. So remember, you've got 5 blades. It chops from the bottom right the way up to the very top.
That's brilliant.
You can do ice in here. Because I don't know about you, but it's been warm lately.
Yeah, just a bit.
If anything sticks, give it a little tap. It's got a non-slip base on the bottom just here. Yeah.
And this is $11.99, guys.
Look at this.
This is incredible. I bought a Vitamix.
Yeah.
Cost me a small fortune.
Yeah, they're a lot of money.
Right.
They're great machines.
Brilliant machines. But this would have done a very similar job.
Look at that for a salsa.
I love that. Can I have
Right.
a go?
Of course you can. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pass me a clean
Well,
machine.
I'll tell you why.
Go on.
Because you're quite a strong man.
Yeah.
I want to know if I can do
A
it.
little old lady can do it, yeah.
Oh, you cheeky devil. Right. Is that
The
the tone?
messages will be
Is
coming
that
in
the
now,
tone
won't
we're
they?
setting?
The messages will be
Careful.
coming in now.
David does that with me, and I
Right.
come back at him like that.
So I'm going to give you something
Yeah, a little
to do.
like-
Right. So clean inside there. Make sure the blade is on the spindle. If it's not
Brilliant.
on the spindle, it can't turn.
Got it?
And the same when you put the lid on, make sure the spindle goes in the top.
Okay, perfect. Got it.
So let's do something that we haven't done yet. Walnuts. Yeah, any type of nut. Okay.
Love that.
These are expensive as well, nuts.
Are
on there,
they?
Yeah. How much do you think that bag is?
I'm going to say £11.99.
Oh no, £7.
Oh, okay. That's
I thought that was expensive.
Oh, it
£7.
is.
So you can do biscuits in here. So you want to do things like cheesecake base, digestive biscuits.
Right.
Hand on the top, pull. There you go.
That's easy. Hey, it's good for your bingo wings, ladies.
I'm going to get myself off now. It's that easy. It's easy,
It's
isn't
that
it?
easy, yeah.
Left-handed or
Look at
right-handed?
Look at that. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, do you know what? This would be a thing, this, in our house. I feel like, no,
It's easy,
nobody's
isn't it?
doing it. I'm doing it. Look at that.
So that's perfect to go on top of an ice cream.
Get your cook, Sam. You
Dessert.
pulled.
Cheesecake. That'll do that for you as well. And remember, the more you pull
Look at
it,
that.
finer it chops. I'll show you inside.
Yeah, that's super
Because that's where you
easy.
want to see, isn't it?
Yeah,
You
brilliant.
want to add biscuit into there. If you want to make your nuts go further. No, don't be like that. They make their own jokes up, you know.
Yeah, they
I've
do.
been quite well behaved today for my
You
first
have,
show.
you have been quite well
I know.
behaved. I, on the other hand, I'm not well behaved.
Well,
and
I
I'll
thought
just take it and run
for
with
my
it.
first time,
No, just join in.
I better just behave a little
I'll
bit.
tell you what, you think we're bad, you should see some of our customers' comments.
I know.
They make Andrew blush.
Really?
Yeah. And I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, so I put biscuit in with it this time because what this will do, it will bulk out the nuts. Because I don't believe that you will be able to tell the difference where the nuts start and the biscuit ends.
It's brilliant,
Okay?
this.
Watch.
Absolutely, look at that. Cheesecake base straight away.
I'm
Bit
going
of
to tap it
butter
out
in
the
there.
counter so
Job
you
done.
can see. Look, there you go. Look, perfect.
Look at that.
Dishwasher safe.
Yes,
Be careful of the blades. They are very sharp.
Yep.
If they're not sharp, they don't work.
correct.
So the only thing I'll say to you is when you're washing this up, if you're going to do it in the sink,
Yep,
don't drop that in the bowl of water.
no.
Because you'll put your hand in and you'll catch. You will, because
You
I've
will.
done it a million times. Swish it in the
Yeah.
waterway, holding it, put it to the sink. When you're finished with it and you've washed it, put it back in there with the lid on. You'll never cut yourself then.
Safe.
It's safe.
Isn't that a brilliant product? I love that. Right, shop.
So there's loads we
Pull.
can show you, but that gives you a little insight. We'll come back to it later.
We
yeah?
will. Shop pull will get you that for £11.99. You've got a £3 saving on this one as well. Piranha, pull and chop. Shop pull. Right, what's next?
What do you want to do next?
I know what Sam wants to do.
What do you want to do, Sam? Chips.
Chips.
Chips. Right, now,
All the chips.
this... Is it
already
Right,
popular?
okay.
Yeah, chip
This
chop.
is your chip chop. Now, again, the blade on the inside just there can come out for cleaning. It will come out as well.
Okay.
But it only has one right side.
Right.
Sharp side, and you can tell 'cause it's got an edge like a knife,
Okay.
faces upwards.
Yep.
Yeah? The blunt side faces on the inside just there. Okay.
Brilliant.
So, I'll show you how it comes out in a second. Again, everything goes in the dishwasher. Inside there, there's also a pusher bit that comes out for washing, for cleaning. Now,
£6.99.
this is amazing. We sell thousands of these every week. There's your potato,
So sweet. You just want to do that bit, don't
right?
you?
Now, just give it a bash. Now, don't worry how hard you bash it. 5-year guarantee. They're strong. There's your chips.
Look at that.
Okay?
Right. Amber in the corner.
If all you buy it
Wow.
for is chips, that's all you need. The longer the potato, the longer the chip. I'm going to do a chip again for you so you can see. Put your potato
then.
on the top, right, and just bash it.
Ooh, that's
I
quite
personally, if I
satisfying.
was doing that, and I should do this on my chopping board really, so I get told off here. There's your chips. They cook in your air fryer fast.
Yes, they
yeah,
do.
they really do. I'm going to use the chopping board in
Love
case
an
I
air
get told
fryer.
off. Air fryer, yeah, they're fabulous. Have you got?
Aren't they?
Yeah, air fryers are so
Well, we had
easy
an
nowadays.
Auger.
Right.
£600 a month in gas.
Wow.
Right.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Turned it off. And bought an air fryer. Mixed like there's no way.
There's a little bit of a saving there.
There's
isn't
a
it?
little bit of a saving.
My
yeah.
guess is you could have probably bought a really expensive air fryer and not been bothered.
I know, right?
The money that you're saving.
Exactly that.
Now, we've gone from potatoes to cucumber.
Right.
So if you put your cucumber on there, put it on the top, give it a bang. That's easier than the potato because obviously your potatoes are hard.
Yeah.
Now you get cucumber sticks.
Thank you, Amber.
So for dips, yeah?
Brilliant.
For parties, for barbecues, for
Fabulous.
buffets. How many people are having a barbecue today?
Yeah, quite a lot.
I think so.
I should imagine.
Having said that, you know when I went to get my clean apron out the van?
Yeah.
Raining.
Oh,
Raining.
it has started. Right, Sam, I've got a request.
No, I'm staying. I'm sorry, I'm staying.
Whether we want you to or not, you've got to go and have a go with the chip chop.
Oh, okay. Come and have a go. Apparently we've had a request.
I've had a request.
So-
Sam says, let Sam have a go.
Now, if you put a long piece of cucumber on, you're going to get a cucumber stick.
Yes.
If you put short slices on, like that, now you don't get a stick. Slam it and see.
Go
Just
on,
give it a
Sam.
whack. That's it. Right? Now you get a dice. Yeah?
Look at that.
So you can go, if it's long, you get a stick. If it's short, you get a chip. You want to do another one? Yeah. Okay, right. Now,
I love
onion.
this.
If you put an onion on like that, you're going to get an onion chip. Most people don't want an onion chip.
No, thank
right?
you.
Cut your onion in half. As long as it fits on the grid, it'll work. Give it a bang. Give it a bang. Just bang it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Bang it. Like you're hitting your husband. You know what I mean? Don't start that. I said I was going to behave, didn't I?
You did, but why would you?
Why would I? No.
You could have fun
I guess
instead.
there's your diced onion. I'll let you do it again, look, so you can see.
You see, I think the thing that makes a lot
Go
of
on,
people
whack it.
puts a lot of people off cooking generally
preparation.
is the prep.
Look, so now you've diced an onion.
So if I want a salad,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I've got to get all this stuff out. I've got to dice it all down. It's going to drive me crazy.
Yeah, are you
This,
happy?
Brilliant.
Good.
Sold it.
Sold. Sold to the lady in blue. There you are, my lovely.
Now, tomato.
Yes.
The skin
Yes.
makes it difficult
Okay.
because if you put it on there like that and whack it, it'll squish because the skin sort of holds everything in.
Yeah.
But there's a trick. And it really is the same as your onion. Just cut it in half. Cut side goes down on the blade.
Right.
Put it on the top, and now it doesn't squish. I like to do the whole tomato,
Go on then.
just so you can see. Right, you ready?
Look at
Now
that.
you've got diced a tomato.
That's brilliant.
So now you've got Greek salad there.
This is fabulous.
Yeah?
Everybody's saying how just amazing it is.
Right, let's show you
Ray
some
Bradley
more
says,
while you're
"Oh,
chatting.
now I know why I have some of this stuff. This is what that I was using yesterday to chop my onions. Yeah, there you go, Lorraine. You
are.
already got it. The cutting pot is brilliant.
Yes?
Julie Wallace says, good afternoon. Just wanted to say I have the peelers and they are brilliant. Highly recommended to everybody. Carol Lewis is with us as well. I've got the peeler and it's brilliant. That's Mandy. Amanda says, the pull and chop wouldn't be without it. I even crush ice for coffee
Does
and
ice.
cocktails.
It does ice. Next
Does
time, I
ice.
promise I'll bring you some ice.
You can make your own slush.
You could, but I did the shopping for the show last night.
Oh.
And you know, with being quite hot,
Yeah.
I didn't think the ice
Mandy
would last.
says she's got the peeler, brilliant. Afternoon, Pauline says, I bought, this makes me laugh, I bought the chop and pull from the other channel.
Yes.
They never sent it, so I emailed Piranha with the details and they generously sent one to me. Excellent customer service and a great product. We also have the chip chop, which is a brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pauline. That's amazing.
Customer service is amazing.
Yep.
If I say so
Kay
myself.
says the same thing. Fantastic product. Yeah, everybody is... is very excited about you coming in, which is lovely, right?
You know what I always say is, right, companies get problems.
Yes.
Yeah? Even Rolls-Royce get
Oh.
complaints.
Absolutely.
But it's how you deal with the complaints that makes the difference.
Correct.
Okay? Look, cucumber, carrot sticks.
Fantastic.
And all you've got to do is throw your carrot on the first, it's gone. Throw your
Gone,
carrot on
find
the
it
floor.
after.
Don't worry, I've got loads here, look. I've
Yeah.
got loads here, yeah. So just, all I do is cut it into sizes
Yeah.
so it'll fit on.
This
Yeah.
is brilliant.
Whack
isn't
it on the top, give it a bang. Don't be scared about banging it
No.
because it's super strong, and that's your job done.
Not fabulous.
So that's your chip chop. Again, I can keep chopping all day long, but we've
Yeah,
got lots to
see
get
what
through,
I've
and
done.
we can come back to it.
Absolutely, we
can
can.
come back to it. Let's make some room over here.
Shop chip, $6.99. I mean, why wouldn't you? By the time you've bought, 4 or 5 bags of frozen chips to put in
Yeah,
the
of
freezer, and then
course.
you've used up all the drawer because the bags are big, and then they burst and they get freezer burn, just a bag of potatoes, chop,
Fresh is best.
done.
It really
right?
is, honestly.
It is, it really,
Really
is.
is.
And do you know what? Some of these supermarkets don't actually refrigerate their fruit and veg when it's in transit.
Oh no, of course not. They just stick it on a lorry and hope for the best.
Awful.
and hope
Awful.
for the best.
Not
So
happy about that.
that's your chip chop. Let's move on from that. Do you want to see V-knife and spiral next and then peeler?
Yes.
Just because V-knife and spiral is really, really quick to do.
This is brilliant.
And again, you know what, I would personally add these to your order as well. Even if you're just buying one thing, add these as well, because these are amazing. Especially, well, both of them really, but the spiral cutter goes crazy.
Yep.
And I'm going to show you the reason why on a potato, first of all. Ideally, you want a longish potato.
Okay.
Right, which I don't seem to have today, but don't worry. If you've got small potatoes like me, no, don't be like that. They'll make their own jokes up again. Look.
Oh, I tell you.
It's not a problem. So cut the end off so you've got a flat piece to start with, right? The sharp pointy bit, poke it in. It's a technical term.
Okay.
And you see the screw thread,
Yep.
you twist that into there till it disappears, right? Then you put your finger in the hole and you turn it. Every time you turn it, you get a slice.
Oh, get on this face.
I can hear. I don't even need to look. I can hear what's happening. Now, if you buy these, if you go to like those exhibitions and fairs and places and the outdoor food shows, what they do, they sell these on a stick, on a skewer.
They do.
And they call them a tornado potato.
Like Castlebacks, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're all joined together, as you can see just there.
Yep.
If you want to link them together, like this with a cocktail stick, you can then put them in your air fryer and you get like a potato rosette.
Oh, I love that.
And they come out crisp and golden brown.
Oh,
Now,
imagine that in an air fryer.
that's your potato. When I was in Australia last week, on when would it have been? Saturday evening, they were selling them, one potato on a stick, $10. $10 for a potato.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy,
Wow.
isn't it?
Yeah,
now,
it
we
is.
can also do... You just interrupt me when... Just tell me to
Oh,
shut
no, you
up. That's
keep
the
going.
secret.
No, keep going.
Because I'm used to being told to shut
This
up.
is H999 pull and chop board. Good choice. Carol Lewis says she's having these too.
Watch this.
Absolutely, Carol.
Courgette. Put your finger in the hole.
Yep. Look at that.
Everybody laughs when you say that as well. And you turn
Of
it.
course they do.
Put your finger in the hole and turn it, ladies. That's all you've got to do. Look. Said I was going to behave today.
Yeah, well, why would you do that?
Courgette.
That's brilliant.
That will work on a cucumber, a potato, courgette. It will work on a carrot, but you have to get a big fat carrot
Fat carrot.
and put it in the microwave first for about 30 seconds.
Oh, softens it a
because,
bit.
yeah, they're too brittle.
Right,
They're
got
too
it.
brittle. So that's your spiral cutter. Comes in a little box like that as well. Everything comes in nice packaging. So if you are buying it for a gift,
Sheila was ahead of the game, bought hers this morning.
you see, she knows, doesn't she? She knows.
Amanda McLean Young says, just as he said, you won't cut yourself. I cut myself on the hot top whilst cleaning. Well, that's
Yeah.
nothing to do with these. So she said, oh, no, you won't cut yourself. And then she cuts herself. But not on these products.
Exactly.
Right?
Now, V-knife. It's got a V-shaped cutting blade. And again, technical term, poke it in.
Lorna Crosby says,
V-shape.
this is where we go with this. Lorna Crosby said, how long in the air fryer and what temperature, please?
That's a good question, isn't
This
it?
is what we get now.
Trial and error.
I know, right?
You know what? Stick it in, turn it on, check it every 3 or 4 minutes.
Yes,
That's what I would do.
that. Build it up.
It depends how thick your potato
Correct.
is. You know what?
It does.
There's lots of different variables.
Absolutely.
By the way, if it looks good, tastes good.
Look at that.
Do the same on a tomato. Orange, lemon, lime, grapefruit, tomato, strawberry. Hard-boiled egg, it'll work on there.
Oh, nice.
Has to be hard-boiled though.
Yes.
Otherwise it makes a terrible mess.
Yes. Look at that.
Great for salad, buffet, barbecue, plonk those in your lettuce leaves.
I love that.
That's your job done. And that's it. So that's a quick, simple one for you. Spiral cutter,
Yep.
V-knife,
Perfect.
as a deal.
Sold 1 million of them in a year.
Yeah, they love it. All over the world.
I'm not surprised.
We had these in Australia last week. We were there for 3 days on air. Sold out in the first show.
Wow.
First show.
How fabulous
I know,
is that,
it's crazy,
though,
isn't
right?
it? Let's make some room here.
And you're saying that this company's been around for 25 years.
Yeah,
It's
I
your
know,
company,
Piranha
isn't
brand,
it?
yeah.
25 years. And I've never, why have I never seen it?
I don't know, where have you been?
I don't know.
You've been locked in a craft room somewhere,
have,
haven't
yeah,
you?
I
That's
have.
the problem.
Yeah, they don't let me out.
It's all right, great, yeah, just pick it.
Grazing
It's a
table.
picky bit.
Yeah. Look at that.
Right, peeler set?
Yes, please.
Okay. So,
I ate peelers.
because we're only, what, how far in?
They
25
drive me
minutes in.
crazy.
25 minutes, so we're
Yeah.
easy going to get around everything again. So if
Everything
there's
again.
something you've missed,
Yep.
or if there's something you want to see again, ask.
Yep.
Because we'll do it on demand today.
We will.
On the requests
On
and
demand.
everything.
I know, right?
Requests.
Good, aren't we?
So 3-piece peeler set.
Pat is asking, how much is the postage, please? If your order's over £30, it's free, or it's $2.99 per order. I would say get all 4 because it's under £40, and
then you get free delivery.
Postage, right? Job done.
Who's going to pay the postman this week? That's what I want to know. If you get free delivery.
I know, right?
Now, who knows? Somebody will pay him, I'm sure.
They will.
What I want you to have a look at is the blade, because it's the blade that is special. Can you see it's got teeth on it?
Oh, yes.
So this is where the Piranha got its name from, because it has those piranha-like teeth.
Got it.
Okay.
That's different.
So that's the peeler slicer shredder. Your julienne cutter has the microblade teeth at the top. Let me just turn it back around so you can see.
Oh, yeah.
And it has a row of 8 teeth at the bottom. That does your julienne strips.
Wow.
And then you get your slicing board, which we'll come to, which turns your peeler into a mini mandolin
Peelers
slicer.
drive me crazy.
Right, let me show you.
Do not drive you crazy, because you can only go in one direction. You're like that, aren't you? One direction.
So
then the blades
I'm going to show you the tough stuff. Have you tried to peel one of them with a peeler?
Not recently, no.
Watch. People don't buy these because they're too difficult
Are you
to
kidding
peel.
me?
Look how thin the skin is.
What? Simon,
I don't care how good your knife is,
that's a game changer.
how sharp your knife is.
Well, the other thing is, all the vitamins and minerals are right underneath the skin, so you're cutting all those away, aren't you?
You can peel as much or as little as you want on there.
Yeah, but look.
Okay, so this is
fine it is.
one of the hardest vegetables.
Wow.
Right, as you can see just there. Move that out of the way. I'll come back to that later.
Wow.
Swede.
Oh, that's a pain.
Watch.
Yeah, peeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Look at this. Sam. Right, you need to get these for Christmas presents, birthday presents, wedding presents, all of it.
Fruit and veg are expensive.
Just for you.
So you want to waste less and get more. The hardest bit is the root bit at the top here, look.
Yeah. Sam can't even look at it through the camera. She's like, what?
Straight across the root, as you can see there. So it'll do all the hard bits as well. While we're doing things that are really difficult to peel. How'd you peel one of them? I know how everybody peels one. You cut the top off and the bottom off.
Yeah.
Then you get your knife and you chop all the way around and you waste less.
Or you buy it
waste more.
pre-done.
Yeah, watch
Right.
this. Ready?
No way. Wow.
So even the toughest of skin, it'll show you. So I think that shows you how it does the tough stuff.
And the warranty on this?
5-year guarantee. On everything.
Good grief.
Okay.
Do you know what? I love that. That's how confident you are in your product.
You have a problem, you send us a message, we sort it.
Brilliant.
We sort it, simple as that.
Okay, Carol Lewis, will the peeler work on hard cheeses?
Yeah, I'm going to show you cheese in a second.
Perfect.
Yes.
Marina Bone, when I was a kid, I used to help my parents in the catering business. The amount of tomatoes I had to cut with that fancy pattern with a little knife, I dread to think how much time I would have saved with this knife. I know, Marina, now you can treat yourself. Julie Stringer, we use these peelers at work in the kitchen. They are brilliant. Lorna Crosby, I missed the beginning of the show. Can you redo the first one? We will go through it all over again for you, Lorna, because we've got loads of time. So my suggestion is you get these in your basket. You get all 4 of them for under £40, which is incredible when you think that every single one of those products has a 5-year warranty on it. Right, and they've got customer services that's as good as ours, so it's good. Any problems, and known you for decades.
You know what? We sell thousands of products every single week.
Absolutely.
Literally, through the door every single week. And everybody gets an issue.
Yep.
But as long as you get it sorted, there's no issue, is there? No,
nope,
exactly.
None at all.
Brilliant. Okay, so we've gone from hard stuff. Remember, this is only one part of your kit as well.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Now we can do tomato.
Wow.
Now, I know you're not going to peel a tomato every day of the week. Maybe it's an apple, because the kids don't like the skin. Speaking of the skin, look how thin it is. So you waste less. Can you do that with your peeler at home?
No, absolutely not.
Right, let's move on.
Absolutely not.
Let's move on to what I like to call vegetables that you're going to use, that you'll peel probably all the time.
Yes.
Okay, carrots. Just the skin.
See, that's lovely.
But also it peels when you go the other way.
No.
So now you can go, and I'm going slowly because I want you to see what you're doing. Now,
I love that.
You don't have to go forwards and backwards. You can just do one direction, that way. You'll find a way that suits you.
But you can.
But you can if you want to.
That's
a lot of
the thing.
people put it on a chopping board and do that.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, fine. It's not an issue.
Go ahead.
Right? So, we peeled.
Yeah,
What
look
about
at
with
that.
now?
Look how fine it's got that stir fry. That's going to be brilliant, isn't it? Because your harder vegetables take longer to cook, don't they? That fine. Look how brilliant that is. These are amazing.
Now we're going to go from peeling
Yes.
to slicing.
Okay.
So obviously this is courgette. I have to remember what it is in the country I'm in.
Right.
Because we are the only country that call these courgettes.
Right.
Everywhere else, they're called zucchinis. Okay. But now if you want ribbons of vegetables,
Look at that.
again, I'm going slowly. You can go as quick if you want to. That's entirely up to you. But now you get ribbons of vegetables.
This makes doing all the boring bit of prep enjoyable, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's easy.
It's easy. If it is
Right.
easy, you're going to do it.
Of course you are.
Right? Look at all those slices. Yeah, well, you can. I'm not left-handed, but you can look, I'll do it left-handed just so you can see. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, or like some of my friends, underhanded. I bet you know a few of them as well, don't you?
Yeah, just a few.
Yeah. So I'm not left-handed, but you can see how it works left-handed. Speaking of, who asked about cheese?
Carol Lewis.
Watch this, Carol. So this is cheddar.
Carol.
But Carol, you can slice cheese, as we like to say, with ease. Cheese with ease. You can do harder cheese like Parmesan. Okay, so you can shave your Parmesan with it as well.
Aileen Ross has said,
Look at
would this peel ginger? 'Cause
Yes.
She hates that job.
Yeah, of course. Ginger,
Brilliant.
no problem. I don't have any ginger today, but yes is the answer.
Oh, look at that.
Rinse in my bucket. And it will shred as well. So, I tell you, we haven't shown you as well.
Karen Halbert. I love this. I love our customers. Karen Halbert says, I didn't think I needed anything from this show. Buying the lot now. Love the demos.
Good, well done.
Good job.
Well done.
Great shout, that Karen. Love that. Paula says, have lots of Piranha products. Use the peeler set. Pull and chop. Slam and chop. Highly
Slam chop,
recommend.
yeah.
Slam and chop.
Slam chop's out of stock at the minute,
Is
but
it?
it's coming back soon.
Oh, good. Oh, isn't it?
We've got lots of
exciting?
new stuff coming for you here as well. Oh. Sure, yeah. We've got lots of new stuff coming.
I know, right? It's exciting, isn't it, Sam? Honestly. We only get excited about craft products. Today we're all giddy about this.
It's all different, isn't it?
I love it.
It's all different.
See, I like cooking, but I hate the prep.
It's a prep that takes the time.
Oh, it drives me crazy. And the number of times I'll sit there and I'll go, do you know what? I could eat a really good salad with all sorts in it. And then I'm like, can't I bother to stand in a hot kitchen chopping it?
And then your other thing is you go to the supermarket, you buy it ready-made in a bag. What if there's something in that bag that you don't particularly like anyway?
No.
You've got to pick it out.
Yeah, no, I'm not good at that.
Right.
Don't like that.
What about cabbage?
Cabbage.
So, forwards and backwards, remember it cuts in both ways. Now you can make your own coleslaw.
Wow.
So it will shred. So again, instead of buying it in that carton in the supermarket,
Yep.
you don't need to race or rush. You can go slow like this.
There was a lady on Instagram yesterday, I think she was on
that.
the Great British Bake Off, and
Oh,
now
okay.
she does a lot of things on Instagram, and she said one of the worst things for preservatives
Yeah.
and additives is mayonnaise.
Is it really? Oh yeah, well it's
One
full
of
of
the
oil
worst.
for a start,
so
isn't
you
it?
can make your own now. Make your own mayonnaise. Have you got anything that would make mayonnaise?
Maybe coming soon. What I want to see as well, also on our packaging, can you see that lady there? Who
Yes.
she is?
You do.
Rusty Lee.
Rusty Lee.
So she's our brand ambassador as well.
Is she?
So she's on virtually all of our packaging.
I love her.
Somewhere.
She's a
Okay.
proper character, isn't she?
Oh, she is. She likes
love
to
her.
laugh.
Yes, she does.
She likes to laugh.
I love that lady.
Red cabbage. So you could do this for coleslaw if you wanted to, but most people would use red cabbage for pickling.
Faye says she bought 2 products, now she needs the other 2. Correct, Faye. Absolutely. All 4 in your basket, no postage.
Look at that.
Yay for cheese with ease, says Mark.
Cheese with ease.
Cheese with
You
ease.
see? They'll
And
be
Karen,
using it.
Karen says homemade vegetable crisps will
Yes.
be on the menu.
I'll come to them in a second.
Brilliant.
All right. So that is your. Let me give it a rinse because I've got a proper washing up facility down here. Okay, that's your peeler. Dishwasher safe, stainless steel, 5-year guarantee.
Fabulous.
That's one part of your kit.
Yep.
That does all of what I've shown you so far.
Brilliant.
Then you get your julienne cutter. Now, this you are not going to use again every day of the week.
Okay.
Your peeler probably yes.
Yes,
all right?
absolutely.
As long as you cook from fresh, I would always say. You know, if you're a microwave meal person, you're never probably going to use this. But if you cook, you'll use it. Now, what's this?
Absolutely.
The difference with this is it only goes in one direction. This you pull towards you. But what this does is it gives you what they call courgette spaghetti. Yeah?
Love that.
Or if they don't call it courgette, in the other countries, you know what they call it?
Go on.
Zoodles.
Zoodles. Nice.
Zucchini noodles.
Jackie says, I bought one of each of these for myself and extras for presents. Good shout. Absolutely, I would say that. Amanda says, Karen Halbert, the left-hander in this house world, loves it.
Yeah, left or right-handed.
They are. Brilliant.
Carrot here, so for stir fry, for a salad. Again, if you're going to do this at home, put the carrot on your chopping board.
Yep. And just
do it like that.
Look at that.
And then your fingers are safe.
Brilliant. And these are all these products are going to stay on your brand shop, aren't they? On liveshopping.vip.
Yes. While we've got them in stock.
While we've got them in stock. So if you can't get stretched to it today, you just keep an eye on it. Honestly, we'll try and keep it stocked as much as we can. As long as Piranha have got it in stock, we will have it in stock. So great. Joyce says, had mine for years. Great product.
They do. They last and last and last. They really do.
Brilliant, right?
You know what? I know people that have had these peelers for over 20 years.
Wow.
And still going strong.
Fantastic.
Now, then you get the slicing board included.
Yep.
This only works with your peeler.
Okay.
Slide it underneath through the blade and make sure that the blade fits in the recess. Okay? So the blade is facing upwards.
Okay.
Now what you can do, I'm going to show you on, let's do it on some cucumber. Do it that way so you can see it coming out. Look, can you see much? So now you can slide, and again, don't do this in the air. Right, do it at home on your chopping board, like that. And now it's a slicer. If your fingers get near the blade, hold whatever you're slicing with a fork.
Yep.
That keeps your fingers nice and safe. But you can slice with it.
Wow.
Okay? So that is your slicing board. So peeler, julienne cutter, slicing board, all in the nice red box over here with your 5-year guarantee.
This is lovely. Shop peeler, $14.99. Now you've got a £5 saving on this one as well. Look at that. What a fantastic Christmas present. Wedding present, new home present. Maybe you've got kids going away to university. Want to make sure that they're eating properly. This is going to be absolutely fabulous. I love the packaging. I love the care and attention because it's all got that padded foam inside there. Instructions come with it. 5-year guarantee. I mean, why would you not? And instructions on how to use it if you need them. But isn't that lovely? Nicely packaged. Shows the care, right?
Yeah, that's important, isn't it? If it looks nice.
The product.
Yeah.
Love that. Shop Piranha. Sam, doing that, like that, aren't we? $14.99. I love that. £5 saving.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, saving.
Good, aren't you?
All counts, doesn't it?
Sorry?
Shop peeler, you said Piranha.
Oh, did I? Sorry. Shop peeler. I don't know what day it is. Just, you know, what it is what it is. Shop peeler. There you go.
Look at that. And
Look
a
at that,
tidy up
clean
as well.
I know you do. Even got his
Tidy up
own
as
bin.
well. I know, it's important, isn't it? You never know what... I always say you never know what you're going to encounter when you go somewhere new.
Correct.
So if you've got everything...
Take everything with you.
You'll have only forgot a little bit.
Brilliant.
Right, so let's put my chopping board up. Let's have a little wipe around. And then we can start again.
Let's start again.
So you've seen, if you've been watching from the beginning, you've seen everything. Or you've seen all the products. You've probably not seen everything because, I don't know, I'll go on a little bit.
If you know somebody that's got a really busy life, maybe they work shifts, and the thought of coming home from a 12-hour shift and starting to cook fresh food is really not a thing. So they're living on ready meals, which are just full of stuff.
Of course.
Aren't they? This would be a brilliant gift for them. And the amount of money they would save in a month from not buying ready meals and cooking fresh, and you feel better, don't you?
I tell you what's good here, the gin's good here, isn't it?
The gin's good, yeah.
It keeps you going, doesn't it?
Yeah, Carl makes it himself.
I'll just start Karen's question. Linked to what you just said.
Okay.
What about the gin?
At the gym. Maybe. Right, Karen Halbert, we are currently discussing which products hubby needs for his truck.
Okay.
Usually works away all week and spends a fortune on ready prepped foods. There you go, see? How brilliant is that? Yeah, exactly that.
Diana's just said you need more gin.
Diane says you need more
I've
gin.
got half a glass left.
You think I'm joking, but Carl actually has a licence to make his own gin.
Does he?
And they called it the Naughty Vicar.
Wow.
Because they live near the old rectory.
Yeah.
And the label on the front is Carl as a vicar.
Perfect.
It's hilarious. Honestly, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
The things that you learn, hey?
So Lorna Crosby says, how long will it take for them to arrive? Because I'm like a kid in a candy store with this stuff.
So the orders will be, they'll go out tomorrow.
Yes, they'll
okay.
come from you. Yep.
They'll go out to you delivered by a company called Parcel Hub,
Right.
which are part of the big Whistle group.
Bringing more gin.
More gin. Yeah, and normally 2 days.
There you go.
It depends where you live.
Yes.
You know, because
obviously.
sometimes there's exceptions.
Yes.
And it depends on the driver as well.
Yeah, it does.
But they also deliver by Amazon.
Right.
So they could deliver on a Saturday and a Sunday as well.
Okay, perfect. There you go, Lorna.
But I'm sure when you put your email address on, you probably get a notification as well.
Yes, absolutely. And Carol Lewis says all that would make great soup. Yes,
Soup,
it would.
yeah, soup.
Brilliant
Soup.
idea, Carol. Yeah, absolutely. Love that. Right, shall we start again?
Yeah, I'm all clean. Are we going to go back to where we
Yep,
started?
let's start at the beginning.
The pull and chop, yeah?
Absolutely.
If you've got anything you want to see, right?
Let us know.
Let us know and we'll do it for you. As long as we've got it, we'll do it. If not, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, Daphne Rogers, she lives in Canada. Do you ship internationally?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Daphne, I asked before you even
Yes,
asked
of
because I
course.
knew what was
Yeah,
coming.
all over the world.
Lovely. I would now make a great pot of stock with all that.
Perfect.
See?
Right. Pull and chop time, because
Pull
time
and
ticks
chop.
away, doesn't it? Already, we've only got 20 minutes left.
I know, 14 minutes.
14
something like
minutes left. My watch is slow. Pull and chop jumbo, big size, 900 ml.
Yes,
So I'm going to
love
race
this.
through this a little bit. So 900 ml container, non-slip base, dishwasher safe, or if you are the dishwasher, hot
Yeah.
soapy water.
Yep.
5 blades on one spindle, fits into the bottom just there like so. You then put the lid on the top. Once you put your veg in, put your hand on the top and you pull it. Every time
So
you pull
easy.
it, those 5 blades spin around 6 times. It's like using 30 knives at once. If you take the blades out, put the whisking attachment in, you can mix eggs, milk, cream,
Love that.
sauces, and you get the storage lid so you can store in the fridge, the freezer, or the cupboard.
Fabulous.
Because if you make too much,
Yes.
some people do.
Absolutely.
So the thing that most people tend to buy this for is onions. Because onions are not the easiest thing to
No,
chop.
they're not.
Because you get tears, you get stained hands, you get
do.
smelly fingers.
Yep, horrible.
Pop it in there like so. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 2 of these onions in.
This is hilarious, Tricia. Morning.
Morning.
I've only just joined and I thought I don't need anything from this show. How wrong was I? Ha ha. Checked out the peeler, but now going to see what else is on.
Good. I don't blame you. Get one of these.
Love it.
If you don't like chopping,
Oh yeah.
right? Thanks for shopping, happy chopping. That's what we say. Pull the cord.
Lovely.
The more you pull it, the finer it chops. 5-year guarantee, remember,
Amazing.
on everything. And if you want it finer than that, you just
keep
pull it some
going.
more. Yeah,
It's really clever,
idiot
isn't it?
proof, which
I
is how I
love
got the
that.
job. So let's do something. Let's do
Oh,
carrots.
dear.
And again, I want you to hear this. Listen, so you can hear it's a raw carrot.
Absolutely.
Again, no trickery. What
Nope.
you see is what you get. As long as it fits in the machine, it will work. So I'm going to put carrot in here. I'm also going to put some garlic in this time.
Okay, I love garlic.
And I'm also going to put in some
Celery.
celery.
Celery too.
Now, the reason we use celery is if you've got an electric food processor, it will tell you not to use celery in it or chop it in it. You know why? It's very stringy.
Stringy.
And it gets wrapped around the electric blades.
Yep.
And then it'll burn the motor out if you're not careful.
will.
There's no motor in this. You are the motor.
You are the motor.
Pop it all in there like so. So this is carrot, celery and
Karen
garlic.
is asking, could you make mayonnaise in the pull and chop?
Not really.
Okay.
No, you need something more with a high speed, to
Yeah,
be
you
fair.
do.
Because you need to be able to turn that oil into mayonnaise.
Yeah, you
Because
do.
mayonnaise is literally 95% oil.
Absolutely.
Look at that. Carrot, celery and garlic.
Isn't that fabulous?
Chopped to perfection. So I'll pop that there for you as well. Let's do something we haven't done yet.
Oh, cauliflower. That's
Do you know
a
what this
tough
is going to
one.
be? Cauliflower rice.
Yep.
Again, go into the supermarket,
Oh, yeah.
buy it in a bag. It's about £2 a bag, depending
is.
where you shop. A little bit less if you shop in Aldi, I suppose, or Lidl. Where do you shop?
Wherever I am in the
Wherever
country.
you are.
Yeah, so it might be Aldi, it might be Morrison's.
If
it
you
might
were
be
at home,
Tesco's, it might be. If I was
You
at
got the
home,
nearest one.
nearest one would be Tesco's for us.
That's-
But yeah, and I don't like them in the plastic bags because
They sweat in there, yeah.
I know,
How
they're
long
not
have they been
good,
in
are
there?
they? No, one thing I won't buy is packaged veg like that.
So a full cauliflower is about £1-ish, depending where you shop. All right. If you buy cauliflower rice in a bag, it's about £2,
It is.
and you certainly don't get as much as that.
And you've got to get rid of the plastic bag.
And I've only used a few florets there.
Brilliant.
Look,
Love
there's
it.
your cauliflower rice. They say that's better for you than chips.
Yep.
I don't think so.
No, I don't.
I
Don't,
quite
don't
like the
taste like
chips,
chips,
so,
does it?
no.
Kathy Fortune says, love all these products. I've had them for years and use them pretty much every day.
It's, you know what, it really is easy to do. I'm
There you
looking for
go.
something different what I've not done yet, but I'm thinking about the time. So I'm gonna switch it to something else, that's all right.
You do what you want to
Chip
do, my love.
All I'm thinking is I want to try and show you everything again,
Absolutely. Do what you
before
need
we
to
get
do.
to the end of the show.
Whatever you want.
And then, you know, if you want to buy multiple items.
These are going to be Christmas presents for me.
Right.
So I'll get them.
Already?
Yeah.
Are you a shopper earlier?
No, I'm not. I usually do it Christmas Eve. But I want to make sure you've got them in stock because coming up to Christmas, they're going to sell out.
Yeah,
fast,
you know what Christmas
aren't
is.
they?
November
Right?
onwards, we can't keep anything in stock.
I'm not missing out on this because my son does all the cooking
Chip
at
chop.
home. He'd love this.
Give it a bang. Right?
Yep.
Chips.
Look at that.
Look at that in seconds. All right? That's all you've got to do. I'll do it again. There's your potato. Right? Make sure it's on the grid. If it's on the grid, it'll work.
Rick
There's your
Isles.
chip. Yes, that's my dad.
Is it?
Good morning.
He says, great job.
Great job. Thank you very much.
There you are, Dad.
There you go. Well done. Chips in seconds. So that's for your air fryer. Or even if you could put them in the oven, that's probably where a lot of people still cook chips, don't they?
Absolutely. I got air fryer for me.
There are still people out there that don't have an air fryer.
No,
I know. Why?
I don't know.
Why?
So when we did Christmas dinner, because there's me and Mick
Half an
and then Mick's brother, he cooked a whole leg of lamb in an air fryer. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it's easy, isn't it? Just whack it
Yeah.
in, turn it on. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Wham bam, thank you, lamb.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, Karen Cowell says, I have one of those, and that's the pull and chop.
Pull and chop, yeah.
They are brilliant. You don't need to force all sorts of You don't need any force for the cord to turn, and the blade is so effective. Haven't done veg in my electric chopper for ages. This is so much easier as you don't have to fiddle with an electric, trying to stop it curling round, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. Yeah, absolutely. All of this. I love this. These products are fabulous.
They make it easy, don't they?
Really
they really do.
easy.
Cucumber. Obviously, if it's long like that, you're going to get cucumber sticks.
Love that.
If you put a slice of something on,
Yep.
obviously you're not going to get stick because it's not long enough.
No.
So what I do is I just slice it or layer it up like that. You could do anything as long as you get it stacked up. Or you do one bit, now you get a dice.
Amazing.
So if you wanted to do, let's do potato.
Yeah.
Just
Chips.
so you can see. No, not for chips.
Oh.
But maybe you want to do those potato squares. I'll tell you what they're called, Parmentier potatoes.
Oh, look at you.
They're very posh, they are.
They are, sound it.
They're very posh. But look, now you can do the cubes or the dice.
Cheryl M, are
potatoes.
you on YouTube to be able to see all these brilliant demos and products? You're a TikTok man.
Yeah, we are on YouTube. There's lots of stuff on YouTube. If you just type in Piranha chip chop or pull and chop, videos will come up.
Yep,
just select the
absolutely.
video bit. But the best place to watch it is here right
we
now.
need to get some videos on our website.
Yeah,
don't
we can send you all them.
Yep,
That's not a
let's
problem.
do that.
Cut your tomato in half, give it a whack, give it a slam, and there is your dice of tomato.
I tell you what, this makes making a salad so much quicker, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
So
really is
much
easy. If
quicker.
all you buy it for is chips,
Sheila C has just bought everything again
well done.
for camping.
Shopping, yeah, shop. You know what? Shop smart. That's the best way.
Absolutely.
Shop
Fill
smart.
those baskets up.
So there's your chips, your French fries. So that's your chip chop. Again, I could go on forever. You could do mushrooms in there for omelettes.
Amazing.
You could do peppers in there, tomatoes in there.
We'll have videos online this coming week.
Oh,
There you
go.
go, you
We'll have
see.
videos online this coming week.
See,
there you
the-
go. See, we're efficient.
They're on it. Some.
We are on it.
I don't know whether it's your team that's on it or my team that's on it. I know my team will
Or
be
both
watching.
of us.
Evie will be watching.
Well, you've got Piranha products. They're called home fries.
Home fries. That's right. Yes.
That's the one.
Yeah, there you go. Is that what our team said? Home fries. Yeah, home
Can the
fries.
pull and chop handle small amounts of herbs?
Yes, of course it
Cat
can. Yeah,
pay.
small amounts or big amounts. As long as it fits in, it will work for you. That's not a problem.
They are.
V-knife and spiral will do that.
Yeah,
you
this
keep
is
reading the
amazing.
questions if there's
I
any of them.
will,
And
absolutely.
I'll keep just talking.
Yeah, we've done the herbs one. Brilliant, thanks, says Cheryl M. So you'll be able to watch videos on our onliveshopping.vip.
I guess
is
it's
super
probably
cool.
our team just sending them to your team, maybe. I think.
Probably.
I guess that's what you need to do. And we'll be on that tomorrow.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
you will.
the full team. Monday's our busiest day.
Yeah.
Is it your busiest day here on a Monday? Because you know what, you got all of the orders from the weekends
Gotta
to catch up with.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and then obviously because I've been away and the team do a great job when I'm not there.
Of course they do. That's why you employed them.
Of course, we have the
Right.
best team. We have the best team available. Well, there's no. Let's be
Oh,
fair.
Evie is watching.
Yeah, I knew
Hi,
she was
Simon
watching.
and Mel. Big heart. It's
Good morning.
Evie watching.
Good morning. Yeah, she already messaged this morning
Did
at
she?
I don't know what time it was. It was
I
early
love
because she
Evie.
wanted an Instagram code.
Did she? I love Evie.
She-
She came
normally-
running over, didn't she, when we came to see
Yeah.
us? She went, I heard her say to Colin, is that Mel in the corner? He went, yeah. She came running over. I love that woman. She's
Normally
amazing.
she has all of the codes for like the TikTok and
Yes.
bits and pieces, but this morning, no.
We have a good question from Marina.
look at this
How do
spiral
you
cutter.
take the blade out of the chipper, please, for cleaning?
Oh, okay. I'll
That's
show you
a
that.
good question.
I'll show you that.
Thank you for asking
spiral
that.
cut- Put those in your air fryer. They come out crisp and golden brown. That is your spiral cutter. Remind me about the blade in a second.
Okay, will do.
Throw that way. Dishwasher safe as well. By the way, the kids can use these because no sharp bits on them.
Lovely.
And your V-knife, I'll show you this and then I'll show you how to take the blades out the chip chop.
Excellent.
Poke it in, you get a V shape. You go all the way around. And like somebody said earlier, if you've ever tried to do this with a knife,
Oh,
you'll know that when you get to the other side,
yeah,
it never meets up. You've got one up here and one down there.
absolutely.
Perfect, look.
Cheryl M says, like you, Mel, sets for me, but brilliant Christmas presents. Absolutely. This is going to be perfect.
You know, if you've got
Christmas.
somebody
It's
to
easy,
buy
isn't
for
it?
that you don't know what to buy,
This is it.
you know, a foodie or something like
Absolutely.
that is perfect for
This
that.
is it.
So that's your V-knife and your spiral. You get both of them included.
Yes, incredible.
Chip chop blade.
Yes,
Okay.
Chop Spiral will get you your V-blade and your spiral cutter. So super easy. All the codes that you need are on your screen. I'd rather we just spend the next few minutes with Simon showing us this.
So you want
Right,
to get the
let's
blades
have a
out.
look.
The lid here, give it a tap.
Yep,
That bit comes out.
perfect.
So that's easy to clean then.
Yep.
Right. Do the same with that blade or push it from the inside.
Yep,
Okay. And then you'll find that that blade comes out as well.
perfect.
Right. Now only goes in one way.
Right.
It can fit in the wrong way,
Yes.
but there's only a right way. So can you see how it's got an edge like a knife?
Yep.
If I turn it around, the other side doesn't have an edge.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so that side's not sharp,
Right.
but
That's
don't
sharp.
do that with
No,
your
don't
on the
do
sharp
that
side.
on that.
And just pop it. You have to say that because you know what?
I know.
Idiot proof.
I know. Well, I keep saying
Sharp
we're all
side,
grown ups,
upside.
but you have to, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. And then it'll work. And then just pop this part back in here. It will click into place if you get it in square. Right, you just got to make sure that you get it in square. There's little lugs on the side. My problem is I've got my hands and my fingers are too big. You just click it into there. Or the other way
Yep.
is to whack your potato on like that. Make sure it's in.
Pam says, well, that was easy.
There you
Just
go.
bought the lot.
Yeah, there
Thank
you go.
you.
And then give it a whack, and there's your chips.
Brilliant.
And then everything, as you can see, comes out for cleaning.
Fantastic.
So that's your chip chop. Pull and chop you've seen, spiral and V you've seen, but shall we go back to our peeler? How long we got
Yes,
left?
Peelers, we've got 3 minutes.
3 minutes, loads of time.
Loads of time.
Loads of time.
It's funny, isn't it? When we work on TV, everyone go, how long we got? Go 60 seconds.
Loads
Oh,
of time.
time in the
Loads
world.
of time. So your 3-piece kit,
We do
you
that
show them
one.
what comes in the box. I'll show them how it works very
Okay,
quickly.
this is fabulous.
So it's got microblade technology on there. Those blades stay sharp for almost forever. I can't say forever because
Nope.
forever's a long time, but we give you a
Absolutely.
5-year guarantee. It'll peel the toughest of vegetables, sweet potato, new
amazing.
potato. It goes in both directions. Follows the contours of your veg as well.
That's what I
So if you
love.
buy wonky veg that's cheaper,
Yes.
this is good for you. If you get the bad bits, use the little hooks on the side. That'll take all the eyes out.
What?
Save the eyes, they'll see you through the week.
Oh, boo
It will also slice, look. So if you want ribbons of vegetables, and I'm doing this fast so you can see. So you get ribbons and slices of vegetables. It will slice cheese, as we like to say, with ease. So just pull it across a block of cheese. It'll do harder cheese as well, that's soft cheddar. One thing we didn't show you earlier, it will even peel, especially if you have it the right way round, an onion.
Wow.
So quick onion peeling, that'll do that for you as well. It will shred. So if you want to go cabbage, shred in red cabbage or white cabbage, make your own coleslaw in seconds. That will do that.
Amazing.
So it will peel, slice and shred. Let me just show you on the difficult things. So like the butternut squash, the swede or the turnip. Again, it only takes off the thinnest amount of skin.
Fantastic.
So that's your peeler, slicer, shredder. You get your julienne cutter, because I'm looking at the time.
You're
Still
right,
loads of
keep
time.
going.
Loads of time, look. This gives yours julienne strips, or what they call courgette spaghetti. Or if you're in another country around the world, they call this zoodles. Sometimes if you get a little bit caught in there, just give it a bit of a pull out,
Okay.
like so. And then
Look
you
at
can
that.
carry on. So that'll do that. It'll do sweet potato. So if you want to do your sweet potato strips, again, put these in your air fryer.
Wow.
They come out crisp and golden brown, as you can see. Again, can you do that with a knife? That's your julienne cut. To do it on a carrot as well if you want. And you get your slicing board that turns your peeler into a mini mandolin slice. Just make sure the blade fits in the recess and the sharp bit faces upwards. So
Okay.
now, if you want to do your potato chips, your potato crisps, you can slice with it. It's quick and as easy as that. And look how many slices you can get
I love that.
out one sweet potato. Be careful, the blades are very sharp.
Well, yeah.
They are, because if they're not sharp, they don't work. Everything's dishwasher safe. That's your 3-piece kit. Comes in a red
Brilliant.
box.
Look at this.
5-year guarantee. That's your job done.
Talk about presentation. Look how fabulous that is. Magnetic at the side. Then it just opens up. You've got your instructions in there, and you've also got both of your peelers and that extra attachment as well. Thank you, Simon. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. And finished early as well.
I'm finished early as well.
that.
There you go.
Okay,
Go on, have
amazing.
your Sunday dinner now with all that veg that you've just cut up.
There'll be no dinner for me cooked, I bet you. There won't be any dinner for me. I had breakfast this morning, which is very unusual.
There you go.
You know, before you go to do a show somewhere, you never have
Never
time.
eat. No, you don't.
Because I'm only round the
Absolutely
corner.
not. But
Time
you
for
do here,
breakfast.
which is brilliant. Right, I'm going through that wall now. We're
You-
going
you
from
got some-
savoury to sweet.
What you got
cake
coming up?
Decorating with Stephanie.
Oh, decorating or eating?
No, well, I'm not going to go and say both. No
Maybe.
one knows. Thank you, and we'll see you very
You're very
soon.
welcome. Yeah, I'm going to have some more
And
gin.
Thank you.
Have a very nice day.
Yeah,
Thanks for
enjoy
coming.
your gin. See you in a bit.